Okay, so have your block handy, and we're going to start sitting from our um, blanket or towel, or sometimes I feel like I need to open my hips a little bit more, and I just sit on my block. But it's an way to modify. You can always sit in the block and get that little height to allow the pelvis to be more open and the spine that way goes upright. Okay, bring the arms to the side, open, and just have some space in between those shoulders, opening the chest, lifting from the heart, and then slowly release the hands down by your thighs and knees. Instead of having the elbows out, that creates tensions here in the shoulders. So if we bring the elbows by the rib cage, the shoulders drop down. Slightly engage the belly, guide the chin towards the chest, and just you can have a moment here with your eyes fully closed or partially open, gaze towards the floor, taking the time here to settling down into the position, into the pose of Sukhasana. If you need to modify your legs, please have your legs in front of you if it is too much for your knees today. And with the eyes closed, let's begin to bring the attention inward. We're going to focus our attention towards the breath and just feel the breath. Nothing else to do at this moment, to just connect the mind with the breath. You can feel the gentle movement of the breath within the body. You can change the pattern of your regular breathing by lengthening the inhales and the exhales. And then slowly release the shoulders back and down. Just do some shoulder rolls here, releasing any tension in the upper spine, in between the shoulder blades, the shoulders joints, just rotating and releasing. Now let's go into the opposite direction. Keep your shoulders soft, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and then slowly palms down again towards the thighs or the knees. And we're going to slowly move the spine into the cat-cow from seated position. So slowly bring the elbows in, open the throat, arch the spine, look up, and exhale, draw the chin into the chest, round the spine like an angry cat, and the elbows goes out. Inhale, elbows in, slowly inhale, open the chest, lift the throat, the chin, throat open. Exhale, round the spine, elbows out, chin into the chest. And just keep moving at your own rhythm, slowly waking up the muscles surrounding the spine, mobilizing the vertebrae, breathing in and out, slowly warming up the body. So no rush in this movement, please. And then slowly back through neutral position. Bring the hands to the heart, opening the front of the chest, cactus arms. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale to open, and exhale, hands into each other. Just keep moving like this. 2 or 3 more rounds, slowly mobilizing the front of the shoulders and the chest, linking the breath with the movement. Don't rush in here again, please. One more time. And then slowly release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Interlace the fingers, palms towards the ceiling, straighten the elbows, flexing the elbows, top of the hands to the crown of the head, Tadaka Mudra. Inhale, straighten and reach through the palms and find the lengthening in between the shoulder blades. And the rib cage, exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten the elbows and reach through the palms, create space in between each vertebrae. Exhale, flex and lower. Couple more rounds and find that lengthening in the spine. Exhale to release. One more. Inhale. And then slowly release the hands, arms out to the side, down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Bring the hands behind you for support and do the crossing of the legs, feet wider than the hips, and do some windshield wiper movement here. Let's move the legs, the hip joints. And back to center. Bring the sole of the feet together and place your hands to your wrist. Let's do the cat-cow now from this position, opening the groins, the inner thighs. So holding from the ankles, elbows in, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, elbows in, chin in. Inhale, elbows in, arch the spine, open the throat. Exhale, round the spine, elbows out, chin in. Just keep moving like this, three or more rounds. Again, moving the spine, gently waking up those muscles. Exhaling as you run like a cat, and now inhaling back to neutral position. Now guide the thighs and the legs, straighten the legs in front of you, and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bend the knees and let's drop the legs to one side, and we're going to come to tabletop position. So I invite you to place your blanket under the knees to protect your kneecaps, and let's have, in this case, the knees right under the hips, not wider than the hips, but under the hips, and place the wrist right under the shoulders. So neutral position of the spine, and we're going to move the hips left to right, right to left. Just swing the hips from one side to the opposite side. Just waking up the hips now. We'll work on the spine first. Now we're going to bring the hips to the right, towards the heels. So relax your forearms, elbows towards the floor, and then to the left, forward, and again, same direction. Rotating those hips, mobilizing the hip joints. And then slowly back to tabletop. Let's go to the opposite direction. Bring the hips to the left, to the heels, to the right, and forward. And just have some relaxation in your arms, your elbows, your shoulders. So as you rotate the hips, your arms, they don't feel they're stiff there. And then one more round. And then slowly back to tabletop position. Let's move now to the cat-cow from kneeling position, the classical way to do the cat-cow chakarakasana. Inhale, drop the belly, arch, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. Just keep doing 2 or 3 more rounds, loosening up the spine, the rib cage, breathing in and out. One last drop, inhale. Now exhale, round the spine and move down all the way to this heels balasana, child's pose. Elbows out, place the forehead down to your hands or towards the block. Remember not to hold the head up in the air, just it's too much tension for your neck and shoulders. Breathing in and out. And slowly palms forward. Let's all return to neutral position of your tabletop. Making sure wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes under, pressing. Inhale, straighten the legs, hips up, downward dog, heels down towards the floor. Inhale, heels up, knees down to table. Extend the right arm forward, left leg go back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, flex right elbow, left knee around the spine. Sunbird pose. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Right elbow touches your left knee. Inhale, extend and reach through the fingertips and heels. Exhale, round the spine. Now we're going to exhale and hold it there. Activate the core muscles. Press through the left heel. Your left leg feels very strong and stable. Don't drop the head. Keep the breath flowing. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down, and exhale, round the spine and move the hips to Balasana, child's pose. Relax your forehead towards the floor. 3 round of breath. Moving back to tabletop position. Tucking the toes under, pressing downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, heels down, chin to your chest. Inhale, heels up, knees down, tabletop position. Now extend the left arm forward, the right leg goes back. Take a nice inhale, activate the core. Exhale, flex, left elbow touch your right knee. Inhale, extend, and inhale. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, reach and extend the spine. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend and reach through the fingertips and heels. One more. Exhale, round the spine. Bring the left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, extend and hold it there. Press with your right heel. Reach through the fingertips. Core is strong. Neck is neutral. Your breath is flowing. Left hand down, right knee down, round the spine, exhale. Let's all go down to child's pose. Elbows out, relax your neck. And then if you have your head down to your hands or to a block, rock your head gently from side to side. Like you're pressing your forehead and you're slowly releasing tension in your neck. Now bring the forehead down towards the floor, arms down towards the side, palms facing up. Relax shoulders, elbows towards the floor. From here, we're going to rock. Just careful with your neck here. So we're rocking from the forehead into the crown of the head. Lift the hips off the heels. Exhale, release the hips down to the heels, forehead down, back to the mat. Inhale from the forehead, rock to the crown of the head. Hips up. Exhale, hips down, gently release the forehead, the head to the mat. Inhale from the forehead to the crown of the head, hips up. And exhale down to the mat, drop the hips to the heels. One more. Inhale, lift to the crown of the head. And exhale all the way down. From here again, rock your forehead from side to side. And back to the neutral position. Inhale, arms out and up, standing in both knees, reaching through the fingertips. And exhale, release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Now step forward with the left foot. The right knee moves slightly back. So instead of having the right knee under the hip, we want the right knee slowly back. Top of the feet flat on the mat. And we're going to extend the left leg and bring the arms forward, up and overhead. Exhale, flex your left knee and sweep the arms down by your hips, palm facing forward. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex and move the hips to the front. Inhale, straighten and arms overhead. And exhale, arms to the hips, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. One more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, release the hands down or bring the hands to your heart, elbows by your rib cage, and keep moving the pelvis and the hips to the front to stretch the iliopsoas of your right leg. Now lower your right hand down by your left foot. Tuck the toes under your back foot, right knee comes off the mat, high lunge, and rock the legs forward and back, forward and back. Just keep rocking this way. As you go back, press through the heel and feel the stretch in those calf muscles on your right leg. And then release the right knee down. Right hand goes by your left foot and open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale, lower the hand down. One more. Open and twist to the left. Release the hand down. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee. Let's all move to child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath. Hands by your knees. Engage the core. Standing in both knees, arms overhead. And exhale. Release the hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back, and down. It's time to step with the right foot now. Left knee moves slightly back. Right knees over to your right ankle, top of the foot flat on the mat. Inhale, straighten your right legs, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, arms by your hips, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, release hands down by your hips. 3 more rounds at your own rhythm. Linking the breath with the movement. Then release the hands down to your hips or hands to the heart. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, lower hands down towards the floor. Tuck the toes under. Left knee comes off the mat and we rock forward and back. Forward and back. Just keep moving like this. Press into the heel. Then lower your left knee down, left hand down by your right foot. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down towards the floor. Inhale, open and twist. And lower. Open and twist. Lower. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Let's all take a moment here. Seated position. Elbows out in Balasana, child's pose. Stretching the spine evenly. And then slowly return back to tabletop position. From here, your left leg goes back and up. Flex the left knee, step forward, keep the right knee down, and then walk your right foot to the edge of the mat and then slide the right knee more back. So your left foot is parallel to the mat, left knee over to your left ankle, both wrists under the shoulders, and we're going to press the hips toward the floor and exhale, round the spine like a cat. Inhale, flatten the spine, release the hips, pelvis down. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, drop the pelvis and the hips. And round it. And drop. And round. And drop. And then walk your left foot in line with your left knee. From here, straighten your left leg. Move the hips back. Pick up the ball of foot. Hamstring stretch. Flex the knee flat back. Drop the hips forward. Inhale, straighten and move the hips back. Flex and open the chest. Inhale, hips back. Straighten out your left leg. Flex and flatten. 3 more rounds like this. And then slowly flex. Now we're going to straighten and hold in position. Draw the chin into your chest. Work with a full breath, long and steady, to deepen the stretch in the back line of your left leg and the left side of your torso in the back. Deep breath. Flex your left knee, lead with the heart, bring the left knee to meet your right knee. Let's all move back to Balasana, child's pose. Dropping the hips to the heels, elbows out. Take a few rounds of breath. And moving back to neutral tabletop. Now, right leg goes back and up. Flex the right knee, step forward with your right foot, and slide the left knee slightly more back. Walk the right foot to the edge of your mat, elbows under your shoulders, and we're going to drop the hips and the pelvis, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly inching in. Inhale, drop and look forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the hips and look forward. Round the spine. 3 more rounds like this at your own rhythm. Breathing in and out. And drop and move the spine to neutral. Walk your right foot in line with your right hip. Now we're going to work on the hamstrings. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot. Exhale, flex the right knee, drop the pelvis and flatten the spine. Exhale, round the spine, straighten your right leg. Flex the knee and drop the hips. Inhale, straighten hips back and flex. 3 more rounds, moving, bending and straightening your right leg. Working gently and stretching hamstrings, the entire leg, the back line of your right leg. 1 more round. And then we're going to straighten and hold it there. Make sure your chin is into your chest, your neck is soft, shoulders back and down, and you are breathing long and deep. Flex your right knee, bring the right knee to meet your left knee, hips to the heels, elbows out, take a nice break here. Make sure your forehead is touching the floor, the block or something. And slowly let's move to back to tabletop position with the knees under the hips, tucking the toes under, pressing to downward dog, hips up, straighten the legs, heels towards the floor, and then walk your hands to your back of the mat, your feet. Take the blanket from your mat, please, and then relax the spine as you place the hands towards the floor or you hold from the opposite elbows. Take a moment. Allow gravity to assist you to even stretching the spine even more here. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Slowly bring the hands towards the hips. Chin slightly tucked in. Engage the core muscles, the back muscles. Slowly lift the torso, straighten both legs. Welcome to Samastiti, equal standing pose. Hands together to your heart center. Elbows by your rib cage. Making sure that you feel your weight distributed equally throughout your feet. Breathing in and out, crown of the head is pointing towards the sky. Take your time to slow down the breath here. With your next inhale, please flow the hands up towards the sky. Chin into the chest, swan dive. Move the hips back, lower the hands down towards the floor to Uttanasana. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Bend the knees, hands to the hips, engage the core, lift the chest, straighten the legs, arms out and up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive, fall forward, palms towards the floor. Relax your neck, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Hands towards the hip, chin slightly tucked in, engage the core, flex the knees slightly, lift the chest, straighten the legs, back to Samastiti. Inhale, arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, swan dive, move the hips back, engage the core as you exhale, lower the palms down towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Hands towards the hips, chin in, bend the knees slightly, activate the core muscles, lift the torso, straighten both legs, back to Samastiti, hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Slow down the breath. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, flex the knee, arms overhead, chair pose. Move the hips back. Palms facing to each other. Activate the muscles. Straighten the left hands to the heart, and then lift the heels up. Heels down, bend the knees, move the hips back, chair pose, arms overhead, palms facing to each other. You lower as you exhale. You inhale, you straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Rock into your toes, heels up, heels down, engage the core, bend the knees, move the hips back, arms overhead. Keep the spine lifted, don't lean forward, please. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Lifting the heels up, heels down, arms down by your hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, chin to the chest, swan dive. Move the hips back, hands towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bend the knees slightly, hands to the hips. Activate the core muscles, lift the torso, straighten both legs back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart, reconnect back with the breath. Long and deep, full, relaxed exhalations. And slowly lower the hands down either side of your hips. Now I'm going to be facing my laptop with the feet wider than the hips, okay, right there. With the next inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, lower your right hand down, move the spine to the right into lateral stretch. Inhale, right arm goes overhead, and then move the spine to the left. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, the right hand towards the right leg. Move the spine to the right. Feel the stretch on the left side of the torso. Right arm up. Exhale, left hand to the left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Move the spine to the right. One more. Inhale, right arm goes up. And then the left arm goes to the left. Back through center, and then slowly release both hands down to the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Right arm goes up and overhead. Flex the elbow, right hand to your left ear. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Right ear to right shoulder, and hold in position. Nice, easy breathing. Make sure your left shoulder is sinking down. You find more opening on your left side of your neck. Take a nice inhale. Return the head back to neutral. Release the right hand down, right shoulder forward, up, back, and down. Now, with the next inhale, the left arm goes up to the sky. Flex the elbow. Place your left hand to your right ear. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, and back through center. And exhale to the left and through center. Exhale to the left and hold it there. Drop the right shoulder down. Keep the breath flowing. And release. Head back through center. Lower your left hand down. Left shoulder forward, up, back, and down. Keep your hands down. Inhale, lift the chin up. Rotate the head to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Same directions. Few rounds. Going to the opposite direction. Exhale to the left, to the chest. Inhale, right and up. Same directions, 2 or 3 more rounds. And gently return the back through center. Now bring the heels in. Toes are pointing to the corner of the mat. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, flex, goddess pose. Make sure that your heels are not too close to each other. This is not a ballet pose. We have the heels under the knees. You will flex and then reach. Hands to the heart, we lower into goddess. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and reach. Flex and down. Inhale, straighten and up. Flex and lower. Inhale, lift. Now lower the hands to your waist. Flex the knees and inhale, both heels up. Balance, holding position. Activate the legs, the core muscles, shoulders back and down. Heels are up. Work with your balance in strengthening those ankles, the feet, calf muscles, and go a little bit lower if you can. Keep breathing here. Couple more round of breath, working in strength and balance. Take a nice inhale, heels up. Straighten both legs. Turn the feet at the heels out so they are parallel. Arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive. Hands towards the floor or holding from the opposite elbows. Relax your neck. Crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Breathing in and out. Nice, easy breathing here. Hands towards the floor. Pick up the chest so the chest is parallel to the mat. Then walk your hands to your right foot. Rotate the toes of your right foot to the front of the mat and spin off the back heel. Lower your left knee down towards the mat. Top of the left foot flat on the mat. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee and let's all move to child's pose. Take a nice break here. Just elbows out. Make sure your head again is not folding in the air, floating in the air, and just breathe here. Moving back to tabletop, flexing the elbows, bring the elbows by your rib cage, move the pelvis, the hips, everything down towards the floor, legs and feet together, preparing for cobra position. So take a moment here with the forehead down, have your hands by your rib cage, elbows pointing up. Take a moment there with the forehead down, legs and feet together. Now, your hands are there for support, so it's not too much pressing. You want to engage those back muscles to lift the chest off the mat. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest into cobra. Exhale, lower the cobra down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. At your own rhythm, 3 more times. Very important to keep those back muscles strong, to keep the spine strong and stable. Lifting with inhale, exhale to lower, 1 more. Inhale up and then all the way down. Bring the arms to the side, palms facing up, drop out, turn the head to one side and rest. Lift the head, turn it over to the opposite side. And then forehead towards the floor. Keep the arms down by your side, palm facing up, reaching through with the fingertips towards the heels. And we're going to work on Shalambhasana now with no hand support. With the next inhale, lift the head, chest, arms, and feet up. Exhale, lower everything down. Press with the hips in the pelvis. Slowly inhale and slowly lift. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower, 3 more. One last. And then release, open the legs out, wide as a mat, relax your chest, your shoulders, everything. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle the hip from side to side. Rotate the head to one side. Just breathe here. Allow the shoulders to drop towards the floor. Pick up the head, turn it over to the opposite side. Keep wiggling the hips. Forehead towards the floor, hands under the shoulders, bend both knees, soles of the feet touching to each other. Press through the palms. Pick up the head, pick up the chest, the pelvis, lower the feet, move the hips to the heels. Child's pose with wide knees. Relax the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Take a moment here to counterbalance the back bend, to stretch even more your lower middle back. And just breathe. Lift the head, lift the chest, right knee comes to meet your left knee. We drop the hips to one side and the legs are coming all the way to the front with the knees bent, feet wide as your hips. Have your block handy here. And we're going to place the block in between your inner thighs. Press the block, arms forward, shoulders back and down. Press through the feet. Press the block, rounding the spine. We're going to go down towards the floor. When we get there, feet off the mat, arms overhead. You have the block in between your inner thighs. So grab the block with both hands. Keep the knees bent in 90-degree angle. Lower, tap with the heels and bring the block overhead with both hands. And bring the heels up. Place the block in between your inner thighs. Lower the feet down towards the floor, preparing for bridge pose. Inhale, press the block. Lift the hips high into the bridge. Press the block, lower your bridge down, 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 down. Heels off the mat, 90-degree angle. Grab your block with both hands and bring arms block overhead. At the same time, you lower the heels down with the knees bent. Heels up. Block back to the inner thighs. Lower the feet down, arms down by your side, pressing the block to come into bridge, high bridge. Press the block, lower your bridge down, 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 down. Grab the block, heels off the mat, 90-degree angle of the legs, lower the heels down, block overhead. Inhale, activate the core, heels up, block comes back to your inner thighs, feet down, press the block, and high bridge. Press the block, lower slowly your bridge down. Grab your block, heels off the mat, 90-degree angle of the legs, lower, tap with the heels and arms and block up overhead, engage the core, heels up, block back to your inner thighs, feet down. Press the block, bridge pose, high as much as you can. Press the block slowly, in control, lower your block down. Grab your block, heels off the mat, 90-degree angle of the legs. Lower the heels down, block overhead. Inhale, heels up, block in between the thighs. Heels, feet down, bridge pose. Press and high into your bridge. Exhale, press slowly in control, lower your bridge down. Two more. Grab your block, heels up, 90-degree angle of legs. Lower the heels, tap the floor, arms overhead with the block. Engage the core, heels up, block in between the thighs. Feet down, press high into your bridge. Press, lower the bridge down. One last. Grab your block, heels up, 90-degree angle, and lower the heels down, block overhead. Lift the heels, block in between the thighs, heels down, press into our last bridge, press and high, 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 press slowly in control, lower your bridge down, remove the block from in between the thighs, up and hands to your knees, flex thighs in and away. Exhale into the chest and away. Just keep moving back and forth to release your lower back, middle back. Hands down by your side, straighten the legs up to the ceiling, flex and release. Inhale, legs up, flex and lower. Just 2 or 3 more rounds, moving the knee joints, stretching the back line of the legs, and movement there to the hips and the lower abdomen of the abdominal muscles, and then lower the feet down with the knees bent. Pick up the pelvis into the bridge, align your spine, and then slowly release down towards the floor. Take a moment here with the knees bent. Just breathe here 2 3 round of breath. Now place your left foot on top of your right thigh. Figure 4 IT band stretch with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. Keep both hips even. Close your eyes and guide the chin slightly into the chest so your neck is nice and long. Breathe through the outside of your left hip, long and deep. Left foot goes down under your left knee, right foot on top of your left thigh. Same thing, hold it from the hamstring or the shin, chin slightly tucked in, hips even. Go back to your deep, full breath. And release. Let's come to a full happy baby. Flex both knees, guide the thighs outside of your rib cage and holding from the outside of the feet or the ankle. You can stay still in your happy baby. You can rock from side to side if you like. Just find whatever works for you the best today. Some days I find that rocking is a nice feeling here in my lower back, middle back, upper spine. It's just a kind of gentle massage. And slowly return back to neutral position if you are rocking. Lower the feet down wide as your hips. Pick up the pelvis and the hips, lifting into high bridge here again, and then slowly release it down. Hug yourself in a little tight ball to stretch your lower back. Draw the head off the mat, forehead into your knees, and exhale, release it down towards the floor. Arms to the side in T position and guide the thighs so the knees are over your hips and your ankles are in line with your knees. After finding your 90-degree angle, take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the left and we're going to let go all the way. Maybe with your left hand, you can guide the right knee closer to your left knee. Pick up the head of the mat and turn it over to your right shoulder. Make sure your right shoulder is nice and open and it's not creeping up to your knee, so release it down. And just breathe and enjoy this stretch. You can feel on the right side of the torso, the hip, the glutes, all the way on the right side. Nice twist to stay and breathe. Bring the left arm out, engage the core slowly, bring both legs back to neutral position. Take a nice inhale and exhale, drop the legs slowly to the right. Same here, if you want to deepen the twist, guide your left knee closer to your right knee using your right hand. Pick up the head and turn it over to your left shoulder. Close your eyes, enjoy the twist while deepening the breath. Right arm out in T, engage abdominal muscles to slowly inhale, bring both legs back through center, lower the feet down. Let's pick up the pelvis, the hips into bridge pose. Make sure your spine is nice and long and well aligned. Slowly lower your bridge down. Walk your feet together and then open the knees out so the feet are in touch to each other. Flex the elbows, hands to your belly. Belly breathing long and deep as you relax your glute muscles, your outer muscles on the hips, inner groin, inner thighs, pelvic floor, abdominal muscles. Just breathe here through the belly. Exhaling, dropping the belly in. Inhaling, ballooning the belly out. Exhale, relax, and just breathe. Arms to the side. Slowly bring the thighs and the knees together. Keep the knees together. Walk the feet wide as a mat and just hold it there. Shortening the psoas, releasing it. Now open the knees wide. Keep the feet wide as a mat. Some windshield wiper movement here. The legs go into one direction and the head goes into the opposite direction. Just move slowly from side to side. Return the head and the spine to neutral. Extend the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Turn the right foot out and extend the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Here, have your arms somewhere in between your hips and shoulders. Make a fist. Flex your ankles and your feet. Engage the glutes. Bring all the muscle of your face into your nose. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, relax everything down. Glutes, hips, pelvis, arms, legs, muscles of the face, jaw, and open the arms, the hands. Relax and just welcome to your final pose. This is Shavasana. Keep your eyes closed. Coming back to your regular breathing. Time of letting go. Receiving the benefits of the practice. Maybe one of the hardest things to do, just to stay still, fighting the rush of going some other place, making sure your entire body is comfortable there, and as I guide you through some relaxation state, relaxed state. As you bring the tension to the sole of your feet, the toes, top of the feet, and both ankles. Doing your best to relax your feet and toes. Then the attention goes to the shins, calf muscles, knees, front and back. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, do your best to soften and relax the lower part of your legs. Relaxing your thighs, inner thighs, hamstrings, hips, pelvis, pelvic floor, and the lumbar spine, lower back, and the sacrum. And from the top of your hips down to the sole of the feet, do your best to relax hips, pelvis, legs all the way down. Now bring the attention to the entire length of the back of your spine. Noticing the muscles in between the back of your rib cage, your shoulder blades. Try to find space and to release any tension on those muscles supporting the spine, from your lumbar spine all the way up to your shoulder blades. Relax your abdominal muscles, softening all the internal organs between and under your rib cage, and those muscles between your rib cage going up to your heart and to your chest muscles. And from your collarbones all the way down to the sole of the feet, do your best to relax the front of your body. Now both shoulders, front and back, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, palms, and fingers, the entire length of your arm from the shoulders down to the fingertips. Arms are feeling heavy and releasing down towards the floor. Now from both shoulders, front and back of the entire length of the body, down to the sole of the feet, down to your fingertips. Your body is melting down inch by inch towards the mat. Your throat feels open. The muscles of your neck are soft and relaxed. Release your jaw, your chin. Allow your tongue to rest down to the base of your mouth as you are relaxing your teeth, inner wall of your mouth, both lips and upper lip, nose, cheekbones, and ears. Soften the temples. Allow your eyeballs to sink gently down to the eye sockets. Softening your eyelids and eyebrows, in between your eyebrows, your forehead, and lastly the crown of your head. And from the top of your head all the way down to the sole of the feet, front and back of the body, is sinking down, melting down, coming into a deeper and greater resting state. Let go and surrender. Now slowly deepen the breath. Gently rock your head, neck from side to side, moving slowly. Wiggle your toes, feet, ankles, move the wrist and ankles. And as you inhale, bring the arms overhead, pointed toes, reach through the fingertips, take a nice inhalation. And as you exhale, flex both knees, hug yourself, and slowly roll over to one side in fetal position. The head comes last. Sitting comfortably with hands to your thighs or knees, elbows by rib cage. Again, lifting from the heart center. Find that nice lengthening in between each vertebrae. Eyes closed, relax the muscles of your face. Now take a moment here to bring the attention down to your abdominal muscles below your navel. And I'd like to just take a nice inhalation through the nose and bring all the movement down to the belly. And as you exhale, you guide the exhalation long and soft and steady as you guide the belly into the navel, inward. And take a nice inhale through the nose and balloon the belly out as much out you can. And exhale slowly and move and push the belly, into the spine. And inhale, balloon the belly out, long and deep inhale, in control. In control, the exhale moves the air out as you guide the abdomen into the spine. And just keep moving that, breathing like this. And gently return back to your regular breathing pattern. Just breathing in and out through the nose. And bring the hands together to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take your time here to notice the mind and notice the body. Taking the time as well here to express gratitude to your own self for this time of self-love and care of the body and the mind. And Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we are asking here for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. The peace we all need within our minds and our hearts. The peace we all need as we interact with other beings through our day. The peace our planet, our natural world needs all over. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all so very, very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskara. Thank you.